Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Armando Britio, and now I will explain the slide number one is about presenter. According to Sadono and Slima 2014, presenter is a means of communicating ideas from ideas that have been prepared and developed according to the needs of listeners or papers. Presenter is a person who brings and delivers information in a seminar assigned to present. Okay, for me, presenter have to make a situation. A good situation and make a audience can follow you and understand what you say and what you mean in your material. Because what? Because if you be a presenter, you have a good public speaking, and you have a kuasai materi yang akan kamu tampilkan di depan uh, audience. I think enough. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Sisi Septiana Delvika. I will continue explain about how to be seminar paper presenter, exactly how to prepare yourself before seminar paper. Before the presentations, we must prepare by in advance by doing the following several steps. The first one is pay attention to appearance. Always wear to look professional during the presentations. Second one is practice your presentations in front of your friends or team. Practice is something we have to do if we want to achieve a good public speaking experience. And don't forget to try your body language, such as your hands and eye contacts. The third is reach the venue on time and complete all registration formalities. 4. Check the schedule of your presentations and note the time of durations of your presentations, because you need to manage time during the presentations so you can get full message across and don't finish before and after your allocated time. And last is must have backup your file. Okay, that's all from me and thanks for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I will explain about how to be a good seminar paper presenters. Based on the sources that I found, there are 4 basic elements that must be considered to be a good presenters. First, number 1 is delivery. Delivery is include the appearance. Appearance it means wear neat clothes, directness, and next body movement. So it's not rigid. And the last is gestures. Gestures is motion, the fix of the context. And number 2 is volume. Number 2 is a voice. Voice include the volume. Volume increase the volume so the audience can hear it. And next, clarify. Clarify is use a clear pronunciation. And next, variety. Variety is mean intonation. And the last one is quality. Sound quality is good and not hoarse. And number 3 is content. As a good presenters, as a good seminar presenters, we must greet the audience, likely said good morning, good afternoon, and others. And next is audience analysis. eye contact with the audience. And number four is language. Language is as a good seminar paper presenters, we must use a clear language so the audience can understand it. And next is interesting. Interesting, it means use a variety of vocabulary. And last is appropriate. Use appropriate language. Uh, when we ask when we ask a good presenter, we must use formal language.
Okay, I will continue the material about how to give a good senior seminar presentations. The first step is pick a good topic. Choose a topic that is of interest to you and of general interest as well. Remember that a seminar is really a story, and giving a good seminar is the same thing as telling a good story. Your seminar can either be based on a library topic, which should include the information on the history, current status, and possible future of research, or police in a particularly area or a particular subject. Then second is know your audience. You need to decide if the tone of your seminar should be serious or informal. Is a touch of humor acceptable at your seminar? How much is too much? How should you dress? For most senior seminar at USD, presenters dress well or more on the formal side than the casual side. The third is begin with a little slide and show a brief outline or list of topics to be covered. Or use text slide or visual aids for designs your beginning of individual sections of your talk or your introduce a major topic you choose. The fourth is introduce your topic very well. Your introduce will vary in length and detail depending on the length of your talk, your topic, and the level of sophistication of your audience. Give the necessary information, but be careful not to include large amounts of extra notes materials. Visual aids are particularly important here because that will grab your audience attention. Your audience will full attention on your seminar. The fifth is methodology. If we are talking about methodology or our own research, we need to present our experimental design or method. If you are giving a review talk, then simply summarize briefly the methods used. The sixth is that data presentation is the heart of successful your seminar. There is much step to get a successful seminar. The first is don't overwhelm your audience with informations. Paraphrase your text slide and read aloud each major point. Clearly label all X on figure and give each figure a brief information. Define symbol and figure with the figure legends. Explain the informations about for each slide. Choose your graph carefully. Cite all sources of information, especially if you did not generate the data. Use the best graphic available, but be careful not to distract your audience. This next, limit your audience, limit your use of animations. And the last, make your presentation visually appealing by using variation in color and texture. The seventh, about the step seminar is always give a synthesis or conclusions. You might want to add a slide after your conclusion with future questions that should be addressed. This demonstrates some critical thinking on your part and shows that you have a feel for the big picture of which your topic is a part. The last is answer questions truthfully and truthfully. If you don't know the answer to questions, try to say something useful and relevant. If you really don't know, I don't know is perfectly acceptable, but not for every questions. Your audience is supportive and interested, and they truly want to know more about your topic, or they would have gone somewhere else instead.
Good day everyone, I am the last speaker of my team. My name is Amina Fatizia Hasbi. So today I will explain about how to present a seminar paper. There are 6 points that we can do to present our seminar paper. First, decide on the time limit of your talk. Tell it to your audience, what is it? Stick your limit of time. This is very important. Write down your spoken presentation in the way that you intend to say it, because your seminar presentation will take less time than your written paper. Second, concentrate only in the main points. Ignore details. Just focus on your point, that your audience will understand it. That will they know what your points are. Third, try to make your presentation interesting and lively. It doesn't mean you can give a joke or anecdote, but you can give an interesting and amusing example to illustrate your argument, and you can use them to make your presentation more interesting and lively. 4. In the seminar, speak from your outline notes, not from your original paper, but you can bring both of them, your outline notes and your original paper. And the 5th, try to make an eye contact with your audience. I mean, looking at your audience when you are speaking. And the last is make a strong ending. This is very important. You have to make a strong ending to make your audience amazed with your presentation. And how to make a strong ending? Just repeat your main point briefly. It means you have to make a strong ending. That's all about my explanation. I hope you will understand. Thank you.